Welcome everybody back to another episode of Ice Weekly. This week's episode's probably going to be one of the longest and one of the best so far. Having top players get this, and that, and even this? What? Stay tuned for all of that, but here I've got joined with me.
What's up guys, it's your boy Now and I'm going to be co-host for this episode.
And here's a big thank you to everybody that contributed towards this episode. Let's go ahead and get started with the news. Cookiezi has now been grayed out on the O standard leaderboards, and in case you don't know what grayed out means, it's just saying that he hasn't been active for around 30 days or so. There's not really a lot of info that could be found on why he's been inactive, but hopefully it will be a break that'll do him good, and sure do hope he'll come back to collect more circles. Both Gayzmcgee and Spare have reached 14,000 PP, congrats to both of them, and now with those two, now everybody in the top 20 for O standard has more than 14,000 performance points.
Monko2k is now a 3-digit.
DendyHere's mapset of Sidetracked Day had just gotten ranked, giving off 828 PP for a perfect hidden and hard rock score.
Sotarks has received a 2-week silence due to him updating 2 of his mapsets to these specific names, as well as changing the songs to loud distorted audio. He has also been removed from the bitmap nominator group because of this incident.
Mazzerins' mapset of Apparition is now considered the oldest ranked map without a full combo, but I wouldn't doubt it if Arvalian or Carthy came out of nowhere for the FC on this map, knowing that Carthy is so far the only one closest to get it, with his best run on here being a 3-miss pass. Miss Maggie has finished his work on Because Maybe Part 3.1, which is an updated version of the third part of his rendition of Renard's Because Maybe. He remapped this to make the mapping more up to date.
One of the recent controversies in the OS community revolves around half of the top 50 in France being silenced due to a sniping event. For context, the top 50 of France split into 2 groups. The first group used a profile picture that said something along the lines of "France belongs to the French", with a French flag as well as certain monarchy symbols. The second group used an avatar with an Algerian flag over France, with the caption "France is ours". Then they tried sniping each other on the county leaderboards. Everybody that used the Algerian profile pic got silenced for 48 hours, as the OSU moderation team apparently saw this as a very political and problematic topic, due to Algeria being a French colony around 150 years ago. All this is highly debatable, and I suggest checking out the over 240 comments on the Reddit thread if you want some entertainment. First of all, we have Spare, who has gone completely insane setting multiple crazy scores. Take a look at them.
Yes! Here's Lain getting the second ever FC on worldwide choppers right after Tuna did on the same day.
Lain got first S rank on Flowering Night Feather, Ekoro's Feather difficulty with half time and only one slider break.
And then he achieved the only hidden and hard rock FC on Monstrada's mapset of Transform, earning 414 PP.
He also got number 1 spot on leaderboard for Speed of Link with only 6 misses.
Umbre just decided to try and get a perfect hidden and hard rock score on the recently ranked Sidetracked day, and actually getting it, earning the 820 APP this map had to offer.
Woey got first hidden and double time FC on Zettai Zetsumei, sniping with stetson.
A moment suspended in time had gotten its first hidden and double time FC by no other than RyuK, getting a nifty 721 PP.
RyuK also got first hidden and double time FC on Ghost Assassin, earning 698 PP.
Gayzmcgee had tried, but failed to get the FC on Magnolia in Angel Honey's extra difficulty. With his accuracy, he would have passed Cookiezi's previous score on the leaderboards, making him stand up as the best hidden and double time FC on this map. Here comes in an unexpected play by the player Delis, getting an FC on the well-known map Image Material and even managing to get Nathan on Os off of the first spot on this map's leaderboards, being the best play so far, with an incredible 99.65% accuracy, coming incredibly close to a perfect run on this map. We do hope he ends up getting it in the near future.
Next up we have first double time pass on Big Black from Vaxi, who also managed to pass it with easy double time and flashlight.
These has achieved the first hidden and hard rock FC on this map, Legend of Millennium, earning himself 730 PP.
Karfi got 631 PP on Agrifer using hidden and getting only one miss.
Here's Dumi getting so far the only FC on Flowering Night Fever in Flowering difficulty, with this difficulty featuring some stamina killing, 290 BP per minute bursts, and this being FC'd with a 99.05% accuracy. Here's Dust Ice getting a 2-miss pass on Freedom Dive with Hard Rock, with one of the 2 misses being the very first note of the map.
Next up we have 701 PP play on Tsukino Kisa from Doki Doki Loli X6 with hidden and double time.
And up next is Rafis' first hidden and double time FC on Night of Nights on Kotori's extreme difficulty, getting the first double time FC. Varvalian plus Painters of the Tempest equals an FC. If you're not familiar with this map includes some hand stabbing streams that go as fast as 225 BPM. And I know it may not seem that fast, but once you see the length of these streams, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
We have Carfe again with the hidden and hard rock FC on Sidetracked day, earning 822 PP.
No, it's not in.
Walking Tuna got a single slider break pass on Deconstruction Star from HoloWings' map set, and this is so far the closest anyone has ever gotten for the FC. And here he is again, this time getting a nail-biting FC on a rocky snow drive, getting a single 100.
And for the final score of this episode, we have Toy skipping 700 PP with a hidden and hard rock FC on Sidetracked day, earning 819 PP. So that's it for this episode, I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.
And that brings us to an end of this week's featured plays. Now on to some OS Weekly news. As you may have noticed, the OS Supporter Tag giveaway announcements that are usually featured at the beginning of every episode will still be there, but for this week we won't be hosting one until next week. And for the new editing style that I've introduced, it still visually has some tweaks that need fixing, as I'm aware of, such as any weird bumps or cuts. But if you find something that could be improved with this new style, constructive criticism is always appreciated, knowing that with the help of the viewers, it can greatly improve this show. Check out my Patreon if you wish, the link can be found at the bottom of this video's description, and with that said, I'll wrap up this episode by saying make sure to subscribe for the future of the To The Beat channel. It's been Zettai, and I'll catch you all later.
And for the final score of this episode, we have Toy skipping 700 PP with a hidden hard rock FC on Sidetracked day.